What up, all of my divine loves and my divine lovettes? I love you guys from the daughters of the floor. Listen up, you guys. This is a message of concern. And I know you're out there. Now, come right on in. You hear me? Because this is your home. Welcome home. Refreshments on the left, coffee on the right, water fountains and restrooms in the back. Kick your feet up because on this channel we don't lack. You hear me? So I want you guys to pay attention right now. And the reason I'm saying that is because this is a message, a vital message, all right, of concern. Somebody's hurting because they've been constantly burned, okay? This is a lesson learned, all right? What I'm getting is a lot of you guys have been ostracized, unbeknownst to you, not knowing exactly what happened and why is this happening to you, right? So a lot of you guys have been ostracized, victimized, slandered, um, low key envied and despised and didn't even know why. All right. So a lot of you guys didn't know that, um, unbeknownst spiritual wars. A lot of you guys please remember that a lot of you had severe situations take place in your life, right? A lot of you guys had medical issues and medical concerns. You see where we're going? Maybe you don't, but that's okay. Follow this anyway. A lot of you guys had some medical issues and some valuable, what do you call 'em, medical concerns, right? What is the most? However, the bottom line is this. A lot of you guys felt like, like you were a medical disc because you kept complaining, you kept, doing what you were supposed to do, you kept showing up, you kept following through with every appointment they gave you, right? Okay, so whether it was day or evening or night, you guys came through. However, your situation never became all right. So, shout out to you guys, and I understand now why they try to do what they do to my channel because I had mentioned similar to this before. But now the higher realms want me to go in depth with you guys for more, okay? For more, because a lot of things have been, leaking here and there. And some of you guys dismissed it as, okay, well, maybe that's just where it's happening. However, it's happening also unbeknownst to you, right? So I need to share this with you guys. A lot of you guys had certain situations where um, you were in the presence of, medical professionals where you had to get some work done, where you were prescribed medications, where things didn't go so well at all. Um, a lot of you guys from that point on, you did exactly what you were supposed to do. You wrote your letters, you complained, you said this, that, and the third, and you followed through. But guess what? There, from that moment, everything became what it is to you, unbeknownst to you. Some of you guys were put out of a place. Some of you guys were, feeling a disgrace for no reason, for walking your walk and doing everything you were supposed to do. Some of you guys had two or three jobs and still found yourself somewhere in the street because this is how these people operate, you know, discreet. So what happened to you? I'm gonna tell you guys, a lot of you guys don't recognize you've been ostracized, okay, because of what they did to you. A lot of you guys had medical situations that never got better and they never came through. And some of you guys are still waiting and believing that they're going to do what they say they're going to do. The whole time they're ostracizing you. You guys didn't even know why this is happening, why that's happening, why this person against me. People getting paid under the table, you know. Um, just to make sure you're unable to be in the right frame of mind to sue. So what they do is they try to build something around you to put on you. So when you're ready to sue, this is what's coming but out to you. Because I know a lot of you guys, when you, some of you guys did go to court, you're like, how did they? I know about that. Like, how did they? Well, these people are not nice. They're very dirty, you know, and that's not right. You guys would not be suing if they did their situation right, you know. So why I'm making this video is so that the world needs to know. Okay, those videos that you guys seen leaked out there, they were leaked out there for a reason. How you seen people in the medical field, how they act during surgery, how they talk about this and whatever, that was out there for a reason. It was for you guys to have an epiphany or get a clue that this hmm, may have happened to you or yours. You know what I'm saying? However, listen up. A lot of the dots are now clicking and coming together for you guys to recognize because everybody think it was in the past that certain things could last. But what we need to do is at least find it in our hearts to lead a situation where we can say, well, guess what? Let all malpractice lawsuits uh, have not any expiration date. No expiration date at all. Some of you guys been in car accidents and things of that nature. And they try to hurry up and ship you away and try to make you feel like you're the reason why you're not okay. You ever see somebody hit somebody and say, you were in the way? I know you told you. And you got a vehicle. Listen, I speak because I know what this is. And I speak because I really, you know, pray for others, and I have that spiritual all heart. Make no mistake about it, you guys. Spirituality is how I treat my brothers and my sisters from whom I can see versus how I treat what I don't see. You see what I'm saying? Meaning, we gotta really be vigilant of helping one another. Okay, and it's not one person that's treated a certain way in the medical field. So, what I'm saying, if you guys had a situation where you were about to sue and things were about to, you just made the lawyer contact, or you just, and all of a sudden everything went wet. People you love was acting like a matter of fact. You know, you people started, like, I don't know if you guys know when you're ostracized, but it became evident to some that things were happening beyond you know, you just simply being the one. Something else is happening, you know. And these people have that type of reach because they can do certain things to make you look certain ways for days. All right. So the bottom line is, it's all because of this lawsuit. A lot of you guys need to know that. A lot of you guys had a lawsuit in the making where you're supposed to be really uh, receiving your justice in a large magnitude, a huge magnitude, right? Because some of you guys you have already undergone surgery that was uh malpractice. Some of you guys actually know that. First of all, and I don't know if I shared this with you guys, but I need to share it now because that's another reason why I made the video. You guys need to know, even though people go to school every day for this type of field, that doesn't mean that the right people are going to work on you, right? Okay, so we got that out the way. Now, we also need to know that each hospital operates under a private sector, i.e., such as private schools. You know what I mean? That's why, people say no public school, go to private, because private can do exactly what they do according to how they do. Like some people say private parking, I can tell you, because this is my private space. or something of that nature, right? So what I need to let you guys know is that even though, and I know what you guys saying, these people have to be, licensed from the review board. They have to go to a whole board of medical. Okay, that's fine. That's what they have to do because of the money that it pursued to receive their license to work on you. But do they ever get the job that they pursue? Okay, so the bottom line is this. What I'm trying to share with you guys, though that those some that do, that's great, right? However, I'm just going to give you guys an example, okay? Because the other video didn't go through properly. So I just made this one as clear as so. Now, I'm gonna give you guys an example. You're working for a private organization. Okay, you're over there and you're working on some paperwork. This is a surgeon here. That person over there sweep floors and sterilize the place. Now, somebody don't come to work that day. That's very much needed. I need you to stop sweeping that floor and come over here. I have the right to do that under the private sector that I work under. So, in other words, you guys, unbeknownst to you, somebody who sweep the floor in that medical field can actually come to a surgeon's office or surgical place and work on you, okay? Because of their laws and their statute, their bylaws, their whatever, okay? They have all of that in place. It's crazy because it's called playing in your face. But the bottom line is this. I need to let you guys know this. All right. So under private sector, they can do what they want to do. They can call somebody over here, to work over here and pursue. And what you are not doing at the time is because you're thinking that this is a hospital and it works this exact way. It's supposed to work a matter of fact way, exact way. It's supposed to work like surgical gloves way. It does not. It does not. It does not. I can attest to that fact that under a medical building, they have laws where they can get anyone to go in the surgery room and do and perform a surgery on you that they never performed in their life because they call them in to do. That's your job today. You mean tell me? Yeah, that's your job. Now, that's why I am bringing to the forefront because a lot of people don't know this. Yes, do your research, please, because I'm so glad you guys are who you are on these YouTube streets. A lot of you guys are so phenomenal. I can name you all, but when I name people, they get offended. But it's me paying homage. You know what I'm saying? They say don't name names. Okay, well, you guys are just phenomenal, the ones who are. And I respect you highly for all that you do. A lot of you guys from, you know, right? So the bottom line is do your homework. A lot of these buildings are they're just private sector buildings and they can operate on you and don't have a clue. I can't make it up. So when your surgery fails and falls through, guess what? All on you. Now, when it's time for you to go sue, guess what they do? Try to make a mockery of you. Try to create flying monkeys around you. Try to create stage theater around you. Try to harm you in every way so that they can pile something up to make you look like I don't even know. I don't even know. It's just ridiculous, you know. So the bottom line is what I'm trying to say and why I'm reaching out to you guys in this desperate way almost. I don't want to say desperate, but when you get online, it's like, yeah, because you're definitely out there. Okay. So the bottom line is I need you guys to simply start paying attention to exactly what I said. Whew, do your homework, and by all means, speak out on malpractice. Mm, Okay, what I'm gonna title it so I can just not have to word it as much because something is trying to affect the wording. However, I need you guys to really pay attention and intentionally um, support no statute of limitations on malpractice relations. No statute of limitations on malpractice relations. All right, because they try to kill you. Because see, if you die, you can't talk from the deathbed. You can't say what that person, you know. And I can't say much, but the bottom line is, you know, this is, you know, what it should touch, your heart. So the bottom line is, let's get it started. I love you guys. This is where we must part ways. If life, lies, and death pass, you will see or hear me again. Until then, Paul, peace be unto you, and within one.